want to avoid injuries and play your best pickleball? I'm Eva Wennes of PainFree For Life Pilates, and in today's video, I'm going to show you five of my absolute favorite mobility exercises before a pickleball game. If you want to be injury free, if you want to enjoy your game, make sure you don't skip these movements. The first thing we'll do is we warm up the thoracic spine and the shoulder girdle. So you can do this standing, seated, however you want to do it. Hold on to your shoulders and bring your elbows forward. Round and flex your upper back and your middle back. Then open up your elbows, open the chest, present the heart. Let's do this a few more times. Bring the elbows forward, bring the elbows back. Let your shoulder blades move away from your spine. Then squeeze them towards the spine like you want to pinch the skin between your shoulder blades. Let's do this a couple more times. Tuck in your chin, then raise your chin. This will also mobilize your neck, so you don't end up with some kind of kink in your neck. This is your last one. Next, we're gonna warm up the wrists. Warming up the wrists is essential because if you don't have good mobility in your wrist, you're going to injure your elbow or your shoulder. So just hold on to your forearm to isolate the wrist, and we're gonna do a nice full range circle. Make sure your wrist is moving in every direction, because on the court, you won't have time altering your movement. So your best bet is warming up the joint so it moves in its full range. We are going to reverse it. We are flexing, extending, supinating, pronating, everting, inverting, all kinds of movements that wrist is able to perform. So just make a fist, drop it down, turn it out, up and in. Nice full range for the wrist joint. It will keep you injury free. Let's go the other way. All these movements are dynamic. We are not holding the stretches long. We are getting your body prepared for movement on the court. Next one is going to be a ribcage mobility exercise. I'm just going to sit back on my heels, extend your arm out, circle it around, look towards that moving arm, and repeat it on the other side. We are mobilizing the ribcage, the thoracic spine, the shoulder girdle. Stiffness in the ribcage so often leads to injuries. I've seen a number of clients hurt themselves in pickleball and in tennis just because they have really stiff shoulder girdle and thoracic spine. So make sure that you don't skip this one. Next, guys, we're gonna come up in a half kneeling position and just drop your hip forward for a hip flexor stretch. In the same time, you want to raise your arms up towards the ceiling, then flex your hips and lower your arms. Raise the arms and lift the chest and squeeze the butt, draw the shoulders back. You're going to need that good mobility in your shoulders and in your hips as you're playing. Let's do this just one more time, and we are changing the legs. This is one of my favorite warm-up exercises for any kind of sport. It's so important to have good mobility in the hips, because if you don't, you will end up with lower back pain and hip injuries. So this is a great exercise for any kind of athlete, but especially for a pickleball player. Third one, guys, we have to mobilize the lateral hips. If you don't have lateral hip mobility, again, you're going to injure yourself. This is such a common move in pickleball that you have to jump to the side, run sideways, stop fast, move fast. So it's so important that you have that hip mobility. And I'm explaining now what I'm doing. So my leg is out to the side, stretches the groin, the hips are in extension. You're going to flex your hip. And then with that flexion, we are adding a rotation too, because on the court, you have to coordinate all body parts to move together. And let's do just one more time. We are switching sides now. Put your leg out to the side. And flex your hip first, get the groin elongate, and then we are twisting, and we are adding a dynamic movement by incorporating the upper body. It feels really good, and I guarantee this will keep you injury free. If you like these exercises, be sure to give this video a like. You're also welcome to subscribe to my channel so you get updates about weekly content. Another thing, if you enjoyed these exercises, I want you to know that most of them come from my stretching and mobility home program. You can find that program or the link to the program in the description box in the pain-free from home video series. If you need more personalized guidance and you would like to work with me either in person or online, also head down to the description box below the video and you will find the scheduling link there. Click on the scheduling link and set up a free 15-minute phone consultation so I can learn more about your body and what you need help with, and we can get started. See you in the next video.